On the 4th of September in the year 1797, a significant coup d'etat occurred within the French Republic, led by the military commander François Rabin. May 11th, 1798, coup d'etat in the French Republic, the law of Second Florian. That means November 9th, 1799, coup d'etat in the French Republic. Napoleon Bonaparte comes to power. December 2nd, 1851, constitutional coup d'etat in the French Republic. Napoleon Bonaparte stays in power just a few months before the end of his term, even though the Constitution of the Second Republic formally forbade it. May 13th, 1958, coup d'etat in the French Republic. General de Gaulle returns to power. History doesn't lie. History doesn't lie, unless we let liars tell it. Even before Burkina Faso accepted independence, the French Republic had already experienced 6 coups d'etat. So understand that we are in version 2.2. Just consider that at the end of 2023, in the ranking of the 10 greatest Frenchmen of all time, and surprised in second place, Napoleon Bonaparte, the putschist. In this version 2.2, when it's them, they're saviors. And when it's us, we're putschists. When it's them, they throw flowers. And when it's us, they impose sanctions. When it's them, it's the red carpet, the greatest man of all time. And when it's us, they get furious, and like chameleons, they change their colors. When it's them, democracy means letting the people choose. And finally, when it's us that the people choose, they say the people chose wrong. Democracy is free choice, and dictatorship is when something is imposed. But when democracy is imposed on us, isn't that also dictatorship? So yes, we do have a choice, but it's a choice between 2 dictatorships. The one hidden within the laws and the one that exposes the hidden laws. Don't confuse freedom with so-called libertinism. Don't ask a prostitute for marriage advice. They have double standards, malice and scheming. We can't choose between the two. They make our own scales for us. They practice the politics of the sorcerer, frightened to capture the soul. But when you try to capture a stallion, you should at least think better than a donkey. That's why they have... When they're the ones forming unions, there's no problem. But when we're the ones making an alliance, suddenly there's an issue. Yet, the union of husband and wife is indeed the alliance that serves as both proof and symbol. That's why when we refuse, we say no. That's good, but it's not enough. In the realm of communities, when you refuse, you leave. And if those who leave are 2 or 3, well, it's those who stay who are in danger. They are happy and we are content. But when it's us, they can't stand it. For them, our riflemen died in battle. But when we are attacked, they do not speak out. Because they can't stand your smile, the joy of life in your children. They can't stand your future. As long as they don't see blood, they can't stand your peace. And your development bothers them. They do everything to get rid of you. They turn your dream life into a nightmare. So, are they friends or are they enemies? From now on, when facing enemies, we keep our hands firm. But you also need to look among your enemies for those who train them. That's why, from now on, we are determined to continue the struggle we are leading, to choose our own destiny. Because if you risk finding them, by finding them, you are taking a risk. And so you risk succeeding. By freeing this country from the colonial legacy, you also risk succeeding against the predictions of the pessimists. You risk building a proud and free Burkina. You risk finishing the job. What Sankara would have done if he had been allowed to live. In the end, we are here to make a choice. And I choose to take the risk. For the homeland, the family, the nation, and the struggle. I choose to take the risk. And make no mistake, we are a free people. But do not confuse freedom with so-called libertinism. Don't ask a prostitute for marriage advice. We are the alliance, the proof, and the emblem of what they call union. Thank you.
And Vugu Nayosi, Black Revolutionary Now. Just want to speak on this brother from Burkina Faso, and he was speaking in front of Captain Ibrahim Traore, and the Burkina Bay people. And when you listen to his beautiful speech, it clearly sends a message of the people, the citizens of Burkina Faso, what they're actually saying in real time. We can't listen to the West. We know the West have a strong propaganda machine full of lies, full of distortion, full of misinformation. We know that. We clearly could see that. So when we hear the voice of the citizens in Burkina Faso, it clearly shuts down all the lies from the West, because these people know what their revolutionary leader is saying in real time. They're going to try to use like buzzwords like, we need to bring back democracy, you know what I mean? We need to give the citizens what they want. They don't want the Western white supremacist colonial influence in their country. We already know what that have done for Africa. We could clearly see. So when we hear the voices and the people, the citizens speak in Burkina Faso, we know what the climate in real time is, what the people is actually saying. So I'm not going to listen to this Western lies and propaganda from these white people. I'm going to listen to the people on the ground in Burkina Faso. Yes, we have to know the difference when we see lies, when we see propaganda, and when we see the people of Burkina Faso coming out and speaking truth to power. Very powerful speech. I'm very proud of that brother, and he definitely is echoing what a lot of Burkina Bay people is actually saying in real time. Yes, he called out the West, he called out their lies, he called out all the strategic things they like to do and say, I mean, and all the buzzwords, right? We could clearly see these people, these white supremacist lies. We clearly could see that. So a Black Power salute to that young brother standing up in front of Captain Ibrahim Traore and the Burkina Bay people and speaking and letting the rest of Burkina Faso and the AES nations know this is what we want. This is what we are feeling. This is the climate. This is a new day. And this is not from back in the days where we didn't have social media, where we could reach the people in real time. And we see how the West used to use their propaganda machine, their lies, to spread it. And the people, the citizens, couldn't get a voice to actually speak what was actually happening. So we got to pay attention, and we have to listen to the people on the ground, not the lies that is coming from the West. Peace and Black power. Black revolutionary now.